Everybody, Army P here for eXplorminate, and welcome up to my development build preview of Phoenix Point. Now, if you're not aware of Phoenix Point, it is a game, an XCOM type game that was created by Julian Gollop, and he is the creator, the original creator of the XCOM series. And he has developed Phoenix Point with his new development company, video game company called Snapshot Games. And I was able to get my hands on this pre-alpha build, and I wanted to show off some of the mechanics in this game. Now, you have to understand this is pre-alpha, so what we're going to be seeing right now is just a very basic layout and understanding of the current mechanics. Some of them are going to be familiar. If you're familiar to of the new XCOM games by Firaxis, a lot of this is going to seem very familiar. Other parts are going to be a throwback to the original XCOM games, because you can it's more there's a lot more depth to some of the tactical choices that you have, especially when it comes to the soldiers. And you're going to see some of the new enemies. Now, I don't want to spoil anything because the Phoenix Point game is like super rich with lore. They're really creating an awesome lore behind it, and I won't get into it, but basically there's baddies and you got to stop them. What you'll probably notice right here, yeah, let's get to it. Where's the armadillo? There's the armadillo. That is the armadillo. And this game, you can use vehicles, and trust me, you're going to want to use them. One of the big changes in the game is that this bad boy here can be used, not only its front cannon, but it can be used to ram. And the reason that's awesome is because all of the environments, nearly every environment that I was able to take a look at, is destructible. And that's a huge deal because we have something back from the original XCOMs that was sorely needed, and that is 100% free aim. I'm not talking about, explosives. It's 100% free aim. So, without further ado, let's jump in to Phoenix Point. Okay, so this is our heavy unit. I think it's called something different. A lot of these, we don't have a lot of pop-ups in this alpha build. You'll notice that you're going to see this blue reticule here, and this is where we can go and still have enough actions to fire. But if you notice, let's say I decide to go right here. At the bottom, you're going to see that I can still actually move again. It's all done on a time unit system, so I can move several times. And you notice, of course, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, but I can actually move several times and then shoot, which is a bit of a difference from the XCOM series where you got action. Ooh, looks like I've spotted an enemy. Okay, this guy here... Sorry, I am going to turn this down just a little bit. There we go. This guy here is our medic and kind of general... Yeah, it's hard to describe it. It's a lot of these builds, these character builds are a little bit different, but it's basically our medic who has kind of like these tentacle type robotic arms, part of a mech suit. It's actually really quite cool. So you can see here that I've gotten to this point where I can move further if I choose to, but I've honestly seen an enemy. And you can see here, this is the enemy. I don't want to spoil anything, but they are awesome. One of the things I'm going to show you right now is one of the coolest parts. It says shoot at target, and I have a free aim. I can actually zoom in and aim. I don't got a clean shot at him, so I can't really do anything, but we have free aim. So if I wanted to shoot at, let's say, this light, I could probably shoot at this light. In fact, let's just do it for fun. And I can shoot the light out. Awesome. Everything is destructible, even in this alpha build. Okay, this is my sniper, and just for fun, I'm actually going to get him to go in the armadillo so you guys can see this bad boy in action. Enter the vehicle, baby. Here we go. I'm going to end his action, and the armadillo is going to move up. We can also use it, and you can see here, he just rammed right through there. Good to go. Why not get the armadillo in action? Oh, looks like we got another enemy spotted. Now you'll see here, the armadillo was able to take a look at this crate. Inside the crates are bonus, I shouldn't say bonus, they're ammunition drops, they're more rockets, whatever the case may be, because the game actually has an inventory system, and I'm going to show you that with my assault. I really wish that they had some type of go downs here. Anyway, you can see it too. You can open my inventory, and you can see what the assault each one of the characters is holding. So I've got my standard assault rifle, I've got my grenade, and a med kit. On my body I've got one magazine. That's right. There's no more infinite ammo. You've got to carry what you got. So it's going to be interesting on how you kind of mix your builds. You know, do you want to carry more ammunition or not? We'll get into some action here. I don't want to... see if we can move him up. Come on there, Assault Boy. On the double. And we'll finish him off. I don't think I have enough to do anything in the Armadillo, so we're just going to do the next thing. Okay, so we've got some enemies coming up. Wow, he is moving quick and fast. And they speak some type of bizarre language. Now you can see here, one of them deployed, they're both deploying a shield. The idea is that if you try to shoot this shield, it's got a high armor count, so you're not going to be able to do it. Not going to be able to penetrate it. So I'm going to move this character up and show you what the heavy can do. I'm going to move into a little bit of cover here, just in case it doesn't work. We're going to use our fire mode, and here we go. And it actually lights up the areas in which I can shoot. If I shoot their claw and disable it, they're not going to be able to move that claw. I can disable the arm, and he won't be able to deploy the shield. And you can see here on the right-hand side of your screen, it shows the armor hit points, the likelihood that you're going to damage it, and the possibility of damage. Now, what I don't have is any type of percentage to actually hit any of these pieces. It doesn't seem to be implemented in this current build. So for all intents and purposes, I'm going to try to shoot this guy in the carapace. Yeah, I'm going to try to shoot there. So I'm going to fire my weapon. Let's see what you got there, Heavy. Whoa, okay. 10 damage, not too bad. You can see here he's bleeding, and I've disabled his leg. So he's going to actually bleed out this next round, so I don't have to worry about him again. Armadillo's right here. I'm going to show you some of what the armadillo can do. Oh no, I'm going to use the ram. I love this thing. Okay, we're going to turn the armadillo, ram it in there, boys. Oh, I just killed my guy. I just killed my assault. Now, that's Phoenix Point, baby. All right, what have I done? So I've killed one of my assault characters, and everybody lost one will. Now, will actually is used in several different cases. Very much like it did in the XCOM, you can see here that if you lose one of your characters, you lose will. But if you notice down on here, if I go into Overwatch, I actually use will points. So the idea is like the tension of just waiting for the enemy to pop up as you're sitting in ambush. It also prevents you from spamming Overwatch constantly, trying to get the enemies to eventually come into your kill zone, right? And I really like that because having played a couple playthroughs in this level, it makes sense. You can also decide to rest, and the rest will recover your will points, but it takes 100% of your action points. So interesting to know. So we're going to shoot this guy here and get rid of this bad boy. I'm going to shoot right through this strange type of overgrowth, and we'll see what the more destructible environments look like. Excellent. So we've already lost one guy. We're good to go. Now, I've already shot. I should be able to move, and I will, because I have enough action points. Man, it's so awesome to do that. We're going to rest you. My heavy is going to move up to... Where am I? Oh, my heavy's already shot, so he's kind of done for the day. And I think we're going to end our turn here. At any point, I can actually exit the armadillo, and my character can move up. So let's see what I got here. Armadillo's going to move up and see if he can't get some engagements going. Oh, found another crate. And I'm going to show you the crate so you can... Oh, it looks like we got another enemy spotted. Oh, a couple. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep him in the kill zone just because I want to be able to do that. And I'm gonna run. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show off something really cool here. Whoa, where am I? I know the heavies. No, this isn't my heavy. This is the medic. Okay, so I'm gonna move my medic up. And I really, by the way, one of the things I really like about this game is the atmosphere. It's really creepy and dark. The music's cool. I really like it. It's awesome. I'm going to show you the jump to action. It consumes all my points. Oops. Okay. And there we go. So you can kind of use like your mech suit. Your heavy can use the mech suit to jump forward. Daniel is going to stay inside. And he is my sniper. He's going to stay inside. Oh, it looks like we got another one here. He's deploying his shield. Oh, and this one's got a gun. He's a different type of monster. Oh, we've got quite a few on my hands. This actually might not go well. Okay, so it's absorbed by the armor, so we're good to go. The similar system for armor is very similar to the original XCOM. And one other cool thing I really like is if you see here, you can see where where I go, you see these red lines? They're actually showing me the different enemies that I can actually see. So I'm going to do something fun here and deploy a turret. The medic can deploy a turret. I'm going to flank him and shoot him right in the guts. Where am I going to shoot him? Right in the head. Headshot, why not? Fire your weapon, medic. Oh. Now, you'll notice he instantly fired back. What? What is that? Was he an Overwatch? He wasn't. This game has a mechanic called return fire. It's not fully fleshed out yet. And the reason I say that is because you will often consume huge amounts of ammunition firing back and forth. Because if I shoot him again, he should return fire to me. And the idea is that there's no suppressive fire as far as I know, like it was previously, and I still have skill points, so I'm going to get out of the way and get better cover. So the idea here is that you're constantly shooting back and forth at each other, so it encourages you to shoot very much from cover, from a strategic advantage. I'm going to see if he's got his shield deployed here, so that's probably not my best bet. I'm actually going to get the armadillo to take care of this guy for me. Let's see what the armadillo can shoot at. Let's see here. I don't want him. Nope. Okay, that's the one I want, and I'm going to shoot my gun. And he can get behind his shield. You can see that the carapace shield here, and here we go. I'm going for the blood and guts. I'll go for the carapace just because this reticule is pretty good to go. Alright, here we go. Railgun. And now, because he can see me, he can actually return fire. The other one can't because he's got a shield deployed. So there's lots of different enemies that have different tactics, and I believe I can actually shoot him again. And it shows at the bottom here who I'm able to, or who is able to return fire. Alright, now that that cover's gone, I'm going to shoot him right in the guts. Nice, heavy bleed, and that's the end of that guy. Who wants some sushi? Yeah, you keep shooting at me, I don't care. And you can see that the enemies, as I shoot them, will lose willpower too. So there's a wide array that the different enemies have in terms of abilities. Now, what I'm going to do here, it doesn't look like I got a clean shot at anybody, and I also, the heavy can't move very far. I'm going to use this jump again, and I'm going to put myself in a nice strategic place. Yeah, there we go. Drop our heavy right into the thick of it. Now I've got this guy flanked, and he's in trouble. I'm not going to take out my sniper just because I've got this guy in terrible crossfire. So let's see what the enemies do in this activity. Moving up. Oh, there's another one. There's two of them at that side. Yeah, you deploy your shield. Ooh, and the armor took care of it. And you can see here, because the medic was able to see that enemy, there's a return fire mechanic. It's definitely not fleshed out very well. Oh, left hand disabled. That's not good. Well, now see. And there's my turret. My turret's taken action. And this will be a good point to show off. Boy, that heavy is good. It'll be a good point to show off the medic's ability to heal. Okay, so it looks like I've got 1 damage and I've got a bleed. So, oh, look at this. That's not good. Oh, sorry, I have to switch. So, I'm going to switch to my healing unit, and I'm going to heal myself. Tactical heal. Or technician heal, sorry. That's what I am. And I've re-enabled my hand and my health. So you can actually disable parts of not only your enemy, but you can actually hurt, you can have your soldiers get hurt. So by disabling my left hand, I wouldn't have been able to actually use my gun. So it's kind of an interesting mechanic that way. Let's move our tactician up here and we'll do our thing. So now I've got quite a few lines of sight. Let's see what I got here. Let's take care of this bad boy. Alright, we're going for this shot here. Yeah, bleeding, baby. Love it. Took care of him. And he can still shoot. That heavy has got some serious armor on him. I love it. So we've got 2 people in our flank. I'm going to try to gain some better advantage here. Let's park him in the corner so he doesn't get any bizarre shots. Alright. Armadillo. He's going to get into the mix of it. Now, if the armadillo seems super powerful, you'll understand why it is or it isn't in a few minutes. So I'm going to try to take care of my fire. I want to take care of this guy because he actually has a gun, and the other guy has his everything deployed. So that looks like a good shot. Let's do it. Oh, nice. You can see that as things popped up, we ended up disabling his grenade arm, so he was done. And I'm going to move forward. Oh, I can't. So let's end this turn. And let's end the sniper's turn because he's in there. What was he going to do? Run. Always trying to go after my heavy. And there's the turret set up, but because he's got not a good line of sight. Okay. Let's show the ramming ability. I love this thing. No, I don't want that. Oops. Ram ability. You're going right for here. Armadillo, turn 180 degrees and ram away, baby. Love it. Now we've got everybody on the same flank. We're not going to have any risks there, so let's move forward. I've already deployed. Oh, look, another. Maybe I should go down there. Yeah, I'm going to go down there and show you guys the inventory system and the new crate system. Now, I don't know how much of this is actually going to be, you know, sufficiently in the game because this is a pre-alpha. Should I get the... No, I'm... Okay, so I believe we had 2 in here, did we not? Oh, there's the turret. Nice, and actually hit. Okay, so here I go. My tactician has opened up a crate, and you can see here that we found rocket launchers, we found grenades, machine guns, and a turret. So I'm going to take a turret because I'm a tactician, and it cost me 25% of my actions to do so. I want to set up another missile, and you know, we're going to take a grenade too. Why not? I don't want to use all of my points. So where can I get up? I can get up right about here. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Now you're going to see, you're probably wondering, well, where's the rocket from? And I'll show you. I think we're going to... Can we see this guy from here? Oh, we can. Okay, I'm going to switch this right now to the rocket. I'm going to fire a location, and you're going to see the awesome abilities this has. So let's get right about there. He's got a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher. Ew. Boom! Baby! And he returns fire because we came out of cover and he can see us now. He's got 3 bleeds, so he's going to die this next round anyway, so I'm not too concerned about him. So let's end that turn. Let's end this turn, and let's get the armadillo, or, yeah, the sniper's there. Can the armadillo actually shoot? I'm going to move the armadillo here, just because I have a feeling something might be up. Who knows what that might be? Okay. And let's end this turn. And he bleeded out. Okay. Things are awfully quiet. Don't know if there's where these enemies are. If there are any. So let's move up and see if we can't find any goodies. Move my heavy armor up. And see if I can't move my armadillo up a little further. And we'll call it a day here. What is that? It was almost like I knew it was coming. Yes, there are boss battles in this, and they are no joke boss battles. So what I'm going to do in preparation, I'm going to deploy my second turret, and it turns out I can have more than one on the point, and I'm going to give myself a tactician, a technical heal. Awesome, 6 points. I'm going to see, I got one more rocket. I'm going to let this guy get a little further forward. And we're going to take... Oh, cannot enter the field. Okay, let's just end this turn. See if I can't get this boss to come a little further. Oh, it looks like... Oh, and there's a couple guys with them. That's not good. Ooh, it reduced one of my armor. That's also not good. And wait for this queen to come around. You can see everything's destructible, which is just awesome. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide right over here. And call my heavy on. Doesn't look like I can get a clean shot, so I'm going to go... I can't do Overwatch because I have it on my rocket, so I'm going to do my Overwatch now. And remember, that cost me a will point to do so. Here we go. This thing is a beast. And there's one thing that I've noticed about this already, is very little you can do to get rid of the armor. Like, you know, in the newer XCOMs, there's shred. You can shred armor down so that you're able to penetrate better every shot. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of options in that case. So I'm going to get my weapon up and ready and go into Overwatch. And I'm going to fire my rocket and see if I can't... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end this turn. See if I can't fire at some of these. Okay, so this is probably a better indication of where you're at. You can shoot the head, the carapace, the arms. I'm going to try to disable one of its legs to really slow it down. Fire weapon, baby. Let's see what you got. You can see here it almost did no arm, like it almost did nothing. -2 of its armor, although in the alpha build it doesn't seem to show it, which is a bit of a shame. But the idea being, of course, is if you start to break down that armor, you can disable its leg, and by disabling its leg, it would have a harder time. Oh, that turret's returning fire. Excellent. Okay. Oh, and here we go. 0 damage. Doesn't do very good. Where's the turret? Oh, run fright wheel disabled. That's not good. And you can see again, I'm doing like almost no damage. This thing is just caked with armor. My turrets aren't doing any damage. Now the real problem is, with the vehicle being disabled, I don't know if I can ram anymore. Oh, hello. That's not good. Turret was able to get that because it deployed itself. That was a stupid move by the AI. And there's the return fire option. Now, I really wish I hadn't killed my assault personnel because it's very frustrating. Because oftentimes you will fire and return fire so many different times that you'll run out of ammo very quickly. And at least in the demo, you don't have a lot of ammo. So why am I doing this? Well, these cool tentacle type arms, mechanical arms, have an electric melee attack, and I will try to melee attack him and see what I can do. I can do 6 damage, and it looks like I've actually disabled him for the next round. Totally OP, trust me. Alright, let's see if I can fire a rocket and get past some of this armor. Don't want to get my tactician in there. That looks like it's good. We're coming in hot and heavy and in close proximity. Oh! Now you'll notice probably a bit of slowdown there, but that's how it rolls. Oh, I was able to take down a little bit of its armor. Okay, we'll switch back to our heavy. We're good for this round. I'm gonna not move her. No good. Oh, I can ram. Okay, so I can ram this guy. So check this out. Oh, how much damage I do? How much? 16 damage. Right pincer disabled, and he's got a bleed mechanic. Awesome. And we're gonna end our turn. Oof. Nice, 1 bleed, grenade arm damaged. That's awesome. And again with the return fire, it's like he fired twice at us. That's the reason why you're seeing the return fire mechanic. But can you imagine how quickly you're going to run out of ammunition unless this is done correctly, right? And I believe that's an Overwatch. There's not a lot of information given to us. So, because I've disabled the queen, why not disable her again? 6 damage this time. Did I disable her? I did. Again, alpha build. I've played this quite a few times to know what's up. I don't think he has anything, but you'll notice here, you can see here where it's disabled and where it's not. So his right pincer is disabled. I can't even do it anymore. I'm going to try to disable his other pincer. Why not? Now, this is a heavy weapon. We should be able to take some rounds out of this. Again. in this particular build, you know, it's almost, you almost can't do anything. Alright, let's ram again, because it is the most effective thing against this beast. And what do we got here? What do we do? It's 15 damage, and it's got a bleed on it, so awesome. And we're going to end our turn. Oh, what's this? I didn't even notice that guy back there. And we're going to do that again. Why not? Electric Strike. OP as hell. Okay, and I wonder if I can see this guy. You know what? Why don't we see if we can't have a little fun? He said he was on the roof somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. There, but I was able to save the game. I apparently cannot shoot one particular direction just because it crashes it. I've tried it 3 times, so we're just going to take care of this queen and get it all done. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything. Nah, 0 damage. Does not seem to be helping me out. Ram it again, baby. Let's see how many. Oh, wait, how many damage did you do? 15. So let's end that turn and electric strike this guy. And I think we're just gonna. Oh, it's got a bleed. So I've out of ammo. So you have to reload in this one. So reload my clip. Good to go. Because this guy's got a bleed, I'm actually going to move my armadillo and try to get that last one going. There's one more enemy just over here, so we're going to take a look at see if we can't do some destruction environment. I think we're good there, and can't overwatch because it takes so much. So we're going to end everybody's turn. End turn. And there she goes in a big pile. Yeah, I bet your willpower's down a little bit. Yeah, my turret seems to have seen him. Ooh, good damage from the turret. I wonder if both can see it. Oh, and it hit my tactician in crossfire there. You can see how powerful these turrets can be. I mean, this is a long distance to be shooting. Okay, let's see if I can even see them from this position. See if I can't. I wonder if I could throw my grenade that far. No, unfortunately I can't. I wanted to show you the grenade, which is actually pretty cool. But it's pretty standard fare. Reload my weapon. And let's see if I can fire. I can. Let's go for a headshot. Why not? One shot. The tactician's weapon is pretty weak. So let's see if we can fire here. We're going to take it right there and try to destroy the actual shed. Oh, apparently it's not going to destroy the roof. That's too bad. I didn't know that would be like that. Okay, let's see if the armadillo can actually get some rounds on this guy. Yeah, that looks good. Railgun, baby. And that's the game. I don't want to spoil anything. It's just a little clip. It doesn't anything major. But yeah, that's Phoenix Point in the alpha build. A lot of really rusty mechanics in the game, but it is really, really well done. I love what I see. The biggest things is it gives us a lot of tools and stuff that makes sense. I love the new time units management. I like how you can move and then do an item or an action, then move again. I like how every enemy and every soldier that you have has something a little bit different to offer you, and I love the creepy vibe that has. It's kind of very a throwback to XCOM. So I will be doing more in November when the next build comes out, so stay tuned for that. So I'm really thankful that you guys are watching, and I'll see you next time.